Yes, lads. Yes, lads. And you're locked in with Lunch Talks. Lunch Talks, Ginge from the Shard today. And our recent, what's it called, line of conversation after me as a personality stepping into the media lane and everything else, whatnot, calling out something that I didn't necessarily take a liking to. I caught a 20-second clip of bro um, in Sierra Leone in like a sheltered place and everything else and whatnot, letting the locals know like where we come from in England, what we complain about and whatever this that is for less in the conditions that they're living in and whatnot. But the way that it was worded within the video as pointing out like I've got more than you, family, home and everything else and whatever this that, you know, that was the semi issue that I had with the way that it was displayed and whatnot. However, however, I tipped my hat off to bro, and the very next day and whatnot, today, we've had a phone call and whatnot, half an hour, great conversation and everything else and whatnot, and obviously just the angle of where he was coming from, yeah, and it was no line of disrespectful stance, which again I don't necessarily feel like it's a disrespectful sense. It's just the fact that obviously if we're going to do noble things and everything else and whatnot, we have to know how to conduct ourselves in a line of conversation when we're doing those sources of acts and whatnot. A lot of people tell me as a platform, well, before when I was doing this, because I don't talk to nobody now, yeah. Anyway, before and whatnot, that I couldn't smoke on the same platform, as well as like doing community events and everything else and whatnot, and trying to bring this together. And for me, I used to rub it off and be like, well, that's just who I am and whatnot. But when you want something legitimately to be supported or heartfelt or whatever this that, it has to resonate with people correctly, you know. And that was all that I had like a semi angle with. But furthermore though, like I said, we had a conversation man to man, and at first I thought he was gonna start off mad like, cause bro was like, he's trying to be funny and whatever this that with, and no, when I am actually funny and whatever this that, I don't try to be. I'm actually naturally funny, innit? So you'll laugh just off the bat of that, you know. But with this situation, it wasn't a joke or a shade throw or whatever this that. This isn't it, you know. However, like I said, getting in touch and whatever is that the vision and plans that he has for that particular space and what he's doing is actually amazing, you know. And I tip my hat off because there's not a lot of people that can do what folks is in line of doing, you know. And for me, that is actually lived here for a couple of years and everything else and whatnot. Even that for the fact that him saying, you don't give a fuck about anybody else's opinion and everything else and whatnot, but because he could see clearly that I lived here, it made more sense for me, because obviously I'm around people within the same conditions or whatever it is that to be like, yo, they would have felt like semi we have more and everything else and whatnot. And there was no like cliche, there was no like, you guys have got spirit, you guys have got heart, you guys have got each other and whatever it is that. It was like flatline. However, however, like I said and whatnot, all it is time to time is to uh line up a conversation. You know, that's it. Line up a conversation. And with that being said and everything else, I'm looking forward to seeing what Ginge from the Shard does with his line of like his African dream as well. And this is it, like my perspective was him showing me showing like folks, like you see, because what's it called, you're of Caucasian descent, you're a Caucasian man and whatever it is that, you see a range of us black people and whatever it is that, we take things the wrong way time to time and whatever it is that. And I'm saying him doing that in the public eye, it could have looked mad or whatever it is that, but then at the same time, there's not a lot of us that would do the same thing that folks is doing right now. So again, none of that resonated with me. It was just a line of speech, but that's it. Besides that, folks is a real one for sure and whatnot. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got going on for sure. And also, when I get myself back around and whatever this, that me and Ginge will definitely put something together. Definitely. You know, it's only a salute thing out here and whatnot. And I'm not like one of them goofies that when I'm in the wrong or whatever this, that, or I know that for me as well, it don't have to be presented that I'm saying da 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 and whatever this, that. By the way, I still stand on what I say, and I'm picking pockets on certain guys and everything else and whatnot, because the condition in Africa, we can either do it fairly and nicely and whatnot, or I can come back down there and be destructive. This is actually a Robin Hood dream, innit? Because folks really was saying, like, people are living in piss and shit, not eating, but what, and it's just the basics that we can do for our community, but we refuse to. Anywho, that's lunchtime out, yeah? Dedication to folks, and keep doing what you're doing, and we'll lock in soon.